guys, I'm Danny Johnson, CEO at TPP, the Positive Porpoise.
I'm Jason Miller from Fins Up SoCal Fan Club.
I'm Scott Howell from Atlanta Dolphin Club.
Mark Angelo, NorCal Dolphin Club.
And you're listening to Clock Blockers, Miami fans' #1 morning show.
Run it, 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 run it.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Stephen D, and we are live and direct, ready for you. Guys, we're 4 days away. 4 days away. What is going on, everybody? I am your host, Stephen D, on the #1 Miami fan morning show, Clock Blockers, right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. Thank you for joining us this morning. I'm pumped, man. I am super pumped. Super pumped. You want to know why I'm so pumped, guys? Do you want to know why? Because starting Monday, you guys ready for this? Starting Monday, we are changing our time, and we are going to go live at 8 a.m. starting on Monday. So we are no longer going to start at 8:30. We're going to start 30 minutes earlier. We're going to get this thing going, and we're going to start at 8 a.m. starting Monday. Every weekday, we will start at 8 a.m. starting on Monday. So I'm super excited about that. Had a business meeting last night with the people that are involved in running Miami sports music, and we just decided that, hey, look, this is the best way to do it, and especially with having the show and TD's morning show starts at 7 a.m. till 8 a.m. TD has a morning show? I didn't know TD had a morning show. What? TD morning show starts at 7 a.m. till 8 a.m. Angry. I didn't know that. That's what's up. Let's see here. 30 minutes. I can handle 5 a.m. NorCal says. I like it. I like it. All right. Well, I'm super excited about it. We'll be starting live Monday at 8 a.m. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a good time. So make sure you guys check that out. Starting on Monday, we will start going live at 8 a.m. And guys, be there or be square. All right, guys, if you haven't done so already, please go hit that like button. Come on now. We got 35 of y'all. It's starting to pump up this morning. Make sure you go hit that like button. Go hit the like button. That's what I'm talking about. Make sure you guys go hit that like button. It's going to be a good time. And guys, this is going to be awesome. We're going to have an amazing time. So make sure you guys do that. Hit the like button. Also, share and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, okay? So make sure you guys go do that. Roman Soldier said when the season starts, he goes back to morning shows. Angry Homie says starting Thursday, but that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, he does that. That's why his morning show starts at 7 a.m. All right, so you'll get 7 a.m. till 8 a.m. with him. You'll get 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. with me. And then you guys can go over to Big O for a little bit. And then you guys at noon can go over to Alex Dunno. Guys, you guys have almost 24 hours of coverage of the Dolphins. How awesome is that? Guys, come on. Let's be real here. It's good stuff right now. You can do 10 to noon with Big O. And then you can go and do noon to 1 with Alex Dunno. And then usually by that point, TD or Reason or somebody usually does an afternoon show. Somebody has an afternoon show. Guys, don't you, I'm telling you, the Miami Dolphins YouTube world is setting stuff on fire. And I don't know if you guys saw Reason's show last night. It was straight fire last night. He had a really cool roundtable. He had Dudley Do Wrong on it. He had Richmond Webb on it. He had Professor Clump up there. It was good. He had Mr. Ball Game. That show was amazing last night. So big shout out to Reason and Finside the NFL. I enjoyed watching it, man. It was really good. They did a great job. He did a great job. Love Reason. Shout out to Finside the NFL. But I don't want to forget Larry. You're right, Ennis. Don't want to forget Larry. Guys, I mean, it's awesome. It's good stuff here, right? All right, guys. Also, if you guys want to join, sign up, become a member today. If you guys haven't done so already, sign up, become a member. your seat is waiting for you at the table. I got plenty of people here. I got Ennis Campbell. I got Flipside Fishing. I got Chef Zhu. Who else I got? I got Angry Homie. You need to become a member. NorCal, you need to become a member. Irving, member. Let's see here. Who else I got? Estefan. Come on, guys. Hellfins was my bueno last night. Check out Hellfins on Tuesday nights. Watch it if you want to learn a little bit of Espanol, only on Miami Sports Music. Fins up. Guys, check it out. So last night, I'm sitting at the computer and I'm doing work, and all of a sudden I go to check on the show because I those guys got it down there. I don't have to really, I could let them go do their show and they're pretty good about it, right? And I saw that it was only 48 minutes, and I'm like, okay, that's weird. They usually go an hour and a half to 2 hours. What's going on? And all right, hold on real quick before I get into this. My wife and my daughter are watching. My daughter's first day of kindergarten is today. She's only got an hour. So she is watching right now on the phone. So I just want to say, hi, Savannah. Daddy loves you. Fins up. Who's the greatest football team, Savannah? That's right. So, yeah, they're watching me right now because she didn't go to – no more daycare. She's a big girl now. She's going to kindergarten all day, starting tomorrow. But she's got like an hour today. It's weird how they have it staggered. But I am super excited about that. So check it out, Savannah. Daddy says hello. So back to the story. So I'm watching. I realize they only go 48 minutes. And then I realize, let's see here. I'm going to share the screen. Where's it at? Here we go. They had an earthquake last night in Mexico City. And Armand, Chochos, and Paris are all right in that area. And so during the live show, the earthquake happened, which was crazy. And so it was a big deal last night. All the guys are safe. They had a really great guest on, Elise Nunez. If I said your name wrong, I apologize. I'm going to learn it. But she is pretty big down there in Mexico sports. But they had a massive 6.9 earthquake last night during the show. So they got the show cut short because the power went out. I texted them, throughout the night, and everybody's safe, at least where they're at. But they said, it's pretty crazy there right now. So just, prayers for the guys. And we have a lot of people that watch that are from Dolphins Nation, Mexico. And, so just, put your thoughts and prayers out to them. It's a scary thing. Like, look, I've dealt with, tornadoes, hurricanes. I'm good with all that stuff. Earthquakes, I can't stand because I feel like the ground is not supposed to move like that. I'm deathly afraid of earthquakes. And Delusional Patriots fans said the show caused the tectonic shift. Maybe, bro, maybe. But it was wild last night. And I just want to say that I love those guys. Shout out to them. They will be back next week, barring, as long as power and everything is restored, which it should be. So, shout out to them. So that's what happened last night with them. What else we got? Guys, if you want to donate to the channel, you guys can donate one of three ways. You can do the YouTube live super chat, which is the money sign down at the bottom right. You click that button. You guys can do a super chat or a super sticker. You can give me thumbs up, whatever you want, however amount. You guys can also do through PayPal, MSM Podcast Network, and also Cash App, the $, MSM Podcast Network. When you guys donate, it goes to helping the channel grow. So anything you're able to donate is great. If you guys are not able to donate, that's fine too. You guys can donate through the like button and hitting the share button. That means just as much to me. So please share this show. Let people know that we're here and make it happen. Also, guys, I want to remind everybody, our sponsor for the show is tailgreeter.com. For those of you who don't know, come down to the Hard Rock and look up East 32 Dolphins Tailgate. That's Cameron's Tailgate outside the stadium over in East 22 now. But yeah, check them out. East 32 Dolphins Tailgate. And they are there for Hurricanes games as well as Miami Dolphins games. So if you guys want to go to an awesome tailgate, purchase your ticket there. They have food, they have drink, they have so much stuff. It's great. And tailgreeter.com is a way for you to access that. And then you just walk up, you'll have your ticket in hand, and you'll get food and drink. I'll be doing a live pregame show from there this year. It's going to be awesome. So go check them out and go follow them on social media at Tailgreeter. All right? All right. Now, one last thing I want to remind everybody too. Guys, go check out my man Jamie Bahamas at 305sports.net. Jamie's got a really awesome show called Talking About Them Dolphins. So go download that podcast and go follow Jamie at the Jamie Bahamas. Football season's in full swing. He's going to have articles out. You guys got to go check out my man. It's awesome. If you follow me on Twitter at StephenDSKPL, I share a lot of their stuff. So please go follow me on Twitter, and you will get access right to the link. Or you can go follow the guys at 305 Sports with 2 S's at the end. All right? All right. All right. Let's go. All right. Guys, we're 4 days away. We're 4 days away from the kickoff, baby. What do you guys think? So yesterday, real quick, I had somebody call me out a little bit on social media, and that's fine. I don't mind getting called out. But yesterday I had the title as the show is Tua versus Mac, and somebody didn't think that we talked about it enough. They thought I was doing clickbait. That is not what I do. That is not what I'm here for. So let me say that sometimes this show gets a little out of hand, which is good. That's what a morning show is supposed to be, and we can get onto another topic, like how Kirk Merritt should be on the 53 and not Ethan Carter, how Jakeem Grant shouldn't be on the team, stuff like that. Okay. And I'm just riling you guys up. That's all I'm doing. I'm just messing with you guys. But, yeah. So I just want to let everybody know today's thumbnail of the show is about these two gentlemen, Coach Flo and Bill Belichick, Bill Belichick, if you want to call him. Time for the teacher to get taught a lesson from the student. Yes, check it out. That's what the topic's going to be today for everybody. I'm going to go ahead and put the link to the show in the chat because I want you guys to come on. I want to talk about this. One of the things that I think is really, really cool is that coaching disciples, for the most part, from Belichick have not succeeded in the NFL. Not all of them, but most of them. And for some reason, Flo seems to be the exception here. And we're really going to find out this year. So, I'm super excited to see what happens with that. I do feel that Flo has brought in a Belichick mindset into South Florida. And I think that it has caused the Dolphins to have something that they've never had, at least in the last 25 years to me. And Dolphin Don says, no apologies necessary, Stephen. Keep it organic. Let the hater hate. Grant would want circles around you, Stephen D. Mighty Mouse in your mouth after he returns the opening kickoff to the house. NorCal, if that happens, yes, I will get on live and I will be like, I was wrong. I was wrong about Jakeem, but I don't think I'm going to be, just so you know. Nick and Belichick's are like the same. Yeah, I guess. I don't know what you mean by Nick, but yeah, 100%. So what I'm getting at here is at the end of the day, I think Flores is going to become the most successful coaching disciple of Belichick. Here's the reason why. Number one, I believe that Flo understands both sides of the ball from offense and defense, in my opinion. He started out as an offensive coaching assistant under Belichick, ended up calling the defensive plays even in the Super Bowl. Saban, my bad, Roman. Yeah. Yeah. And Nick Saban's coaching disciples don't turn out to be great either for some reason. So I don't know what it is, but it's funny because if you go back to Bill Walsh for the San Francisco days, the people on his coaching staff were successful. You go to Bill Parcells. Bill Parcells had successful people under his coaching tree. But for some reason, that has not turned out for Belichick, as successful as you would think. And it has not turned out for the most part around Nick Saban either. But I really think that at the end of the day, again, like I said, the reason number one is he understands both sides of the ball. Number two, I think he coaches his team from a disciplined point of view, meaning as if you're not here for the team, you're not going to be here. And in his mind, there's an algorithm to that, right? Because we look at the whole Adam Shaheen situation, and I know people feel like they have strong opinions on one way or the other. But to Flo, Shaheen is a team player because he puts it out on the field. He's ready to play when he's here, and he gives 100% every time he steps out onto the field. And those are the type of players he wants. He also wants players that are committed for the long-term success of this team, which is why he had no problem letting guys like Kyle Van Noy go. He had no problem cutting Vince Beagle yesterday, which I thought was huge. I truly think at the end of the day, he's not afraid to cut bait with absolutely anyone. He'll do it. He'll do it in a heartbeat. And he'll bring in guys and coach them up and get ready to play. There's a video of him earlier this year, the first padded practice that went viral. And he pretty much said, guys, all you got to do is come and play, and I'm going to coach the hell out of you. And I'm going to get you there. He took arguably the worst team 2 years ago in NFL history. I truly think it was one of the worst teams, one of the worst rosters. Let's put it that way. It was stripped down. Everybody was sent packing. There's no reason that team should have won any game 2 years ago. And they won 5. They won 5 out of their last 7. So there's something to be said about that. He brought in guys, he coached them up in the middle of the season and had them ready to go. Last year, this team was projected to win 7 to 8 games. Got us to 10. Probably should have had 11 or 12. And this year, I'm telling you right now, the Dolphins are a 13-win team. They're a 13-win team. And I would say personally, I think it's directly related to Coach Flo. Coach Flo, I'm telling you, like, he brings the best out of his players. The best out of his players. And he's going to keep doing that. Last night I was watching Reason's show. Big shout out to Reason and Finside the NFL. And I'm watching the show. All those guys had 11-6, 12-5. Those were the outcomes that they had of the season. You go look at the national media, nobody, the disrespect of the Dolphins is so unreal. It's so unreal, the disrespect that this team gets right now. It's astonishing. Nobody on NFL Network thinks that they're going to win. They have the Patriot. I think CBS or Stephen A. Smith, and I know it's Stephen A. Stephen A. had the Patriots as the 5th best team in the NFL. The 5th. Their quarterback hasn't even played an NFL snap yet. Belichick left what made him successful and spent money in this offseason. And I'm telling you, they are a different team. They are built differently. He changed his foundation. I promise you on everything, the Dolphins are a 12, 13, 14 win team. No doubt in my mind. I wouldn't even think twice about it. I personally think they're going to win 13. I wouldn't be surprised if they won more. And I wouldn't be surprised if they won one or two less, right? I don't see us losing any more than winning any less than 11. And I don't see, and I could see us winning 14 or 15 games tops. But the disrespect that the national media has against us is unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. All right, let me bring in some of the guys that are waiting in the back room. If you guys want to get on, I'll throw the link in the chat again. I want to get your thoughts on everything. I want to hear what you guys think about Belichick disciples, what you guys think about Flores. This is your show. This is a show that's made by the fans, me, for the fans, you. So come on up here. Let's have a good time. Let's hang out. What's up, EM Baller? What's up, Ennis?
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, gentlemen. What's going on?
I'll let him go first.
EM, what's up, man?
What's up? Speaking of Belichick disciples, I think Flores is different than the other ones because he's not trying to be Belichick. He's his own guy, but he takes things that Belichick taught him and taught him. Oh no, that's Joe Judge. Never mind. Things that Belichick taught Flores, and he's implementing that to his own thing. So him and Joe Judge, I think, are different than the other Belichick disciples, like what's that bearded dude? Lions former head coach.
Oh, Dan, Patricia.
Patricia, yeah. Patricia's different because he tried so hard to be Belichick, and you can't be Belichick. Only Belichick can be Belichick. So I think Flores and Joe Judge are different because they're their own guys, but they got a lot of experience doing different things.
I think you bring up a good point, right? Like Belichick and who's the offensive coordinator for years there? That was Josh
McDaniels.
Josh McDaniels, right? They tried to be Belichick. The problem is they're not cut from the same cloth, and you can't talk to players like because they are not Belichick. And I'm not saying because they're not Belichick. What I'm saying is they don't have that personality that Belichick has, right? They don't have that. You walk into a room kind of command respect. Like even guys on the Giants back in the day when they won the Super Bowl and Belichick was the defensive coordinator there under Bill Parcells. All the players said, yes, Belichick demanded excellence in the locker room. He demanded, perfection. Like it was just something about that. Patricia tried to do that in Detroit, couldn't do it. McDaniels has failed miserably everywhere he's gone outside of New England. But for some reason, I feel like Flores is a carbon copy, personality-wise, of Belichick. And when Flores, like the fact that Flores was on the sidelines trying to fight the Cincinnati Bengals last year, that's my hero all day. I'll take that all day, twice on Sunday. Ennis, what's up, man? What are your thoughts?
I think the reason why they failed is because, one, they respect Belichick when you come in that team and, the vets or whatever. So the young guys, they learn the culture. What worked for Flo is the same thing. Like he showed, hey, if you're not going to play all out for this team, you're out of here. So guys respect that. A lot of guys is like, they rather a coach be harder than to push them to get the best out of them instead of just expecting it. Like I think Patricia and all the reason why they tried to fail, they didn't get the respect part. They tried to copy all the technical and seances. It's deeper than that. So Flo ain't doing everything exactly the same. I think he took what fits him, and because he knows these are younger guys. The game has changed. You got to talk to the guys. So he's a younger players coach. And that's why when you hear them interview, they love playing for him. You know what I'm saying? They don't talk about schemes. They like, I love playing for coach. Coach is a player's coach. And when you hear that, that lets you know that he's relating to the players. That way they're not tuning them out and just out there playing. You see? Am I making sense?
100%. 100%. Like,
so that's why I think he's winning.
And you look at the Van Noy situation and you look at the Minka Fitzpatrick situation, right? They're two different situations, right? But Van Noy, goes out and doesn't trash the Dolphins or doesn't trash Flores, but definitely hints that, hey, I was kind of told something different, and then they went ahead and released me, right? And what I think some of the guys at least on this roster and people that have been here for the last couple of years, including Fitzpatrick, Ryan Fitzpatrick, they understand that this is a business. And so for Flores, as much as when his players are here, they're his players. They're his kids. He will fight to the death of them. But he also understands that it's transactional too, right? And so if I got to let you go, I'm going to do what's best for the Dolphins to win. Point blank, end of the day. And I feel like that's what's going to make this team successful. Irving, what's up, brother? How are you, man?
Hey, what's up, Steven? What's going on? Good morning, y'all.
How you doing, man? I saw you said you watched some of the show last night.
Yeah, I watched both. I didn't see the earthquake part. I didn't see them when the earthquake came, when they had to cut the show short. So
yeah, man, it was wild. Like, you don't see anything shaking, but you heard, like, I think it was Paris's wife in the background, like, kind of yelling, not screaming, but yelling. And like in like 0.2 seconds, they were like, "All right, gotta go, bye." And
yeah,
so I was like, "What in the world happened?"
yeah. I
So
found
yeah, it
out
was
about the
crazy.
earthquake after the show. So
6.9. I was seeing some of the images last night from Mexico City, like people on their cell phone. It was wild looking, dude. Wild.
I would imagine.
So tell me, man, what do you
Especially-
think? What do you think about the coaching disciple? You know, Belichick, Flores, stuff like that. What are your thoughts on this?
Man, you know, Brian Flores, you got to give it to him. I think this is the beginning of a success story. And around the NFL, he's earned respect. He's earned, he's gained, because if you go back to 2019, we were just leaving the Adam Gase era. This team, he had to rebuild the entire team, fix the wrongs from that Adam Gase was responsible for. So it's Mike Tannenbaum. They ended up trading, Laramie Tunzel away and trading, I think they traded Ryan Tannehill. They ended up letting go Ryan Tannehill, Kenny Still. So they had to,
They
really
stripped it down. They
had to really strip it down to the core and, and
reinvent themselves.
And Coach Flo had to deal with one of the worst rosters in the NFL. I think he had the most starters start for him during the season. I think they hold the NFL record.
He broke the NFL record 2 years ago.
And and that was a year where he was just constantly like rotating guys. They were in and out of the starting lineup to see which guys would be good quality starters and who could be really building blocks for the team's future. And you got to give it to him. He started rough, 0-7, and then he really, won the last he won 5 of the last 8 games of that season. He went into the GOAT's house. He said, "No, you're not winning today, bro." Knocked him out of the divisional round. He really gained the team's respect there. The NFL's
Brady's last regular season loss.
Yeah, and he destroyed he ended the dynasty, and he earned respect from the league because they didn't tank. Everybody in the NFL expected the Dolphins to tank for Tua and all that stuff, and we became the laughingstock after we started 0-7, and the coach really said, "No, we're gonna compete. Like, if we're gonna contend for a Super Bowl every day, that we're not gonna accept that we're not gonna tolerate that type of nonsense anymore." And then he really built a locker room of toughness, of winning. He then in 2020 he entered 2020 with all the COVID, all the stuff that was going on with COVID, all the restrictions, the no off season. He was managing a very young roster. He had the quarterback situation with Fitzpatrick, and then with Tua, and he still managed to get 10 wins. He took the worst defense in the league in terms of passing and rushing defense, and he turned it into a top 10 unit in terms of creating turnovers.
Yeah,
scoring on defense, and and stopping teams on third down. He almost had us near the playoffs in just year 2. So this is the first time since Jimmy Johnson, really since the Don Shula era, where the Dolphins are progressing and they're trending upwards. So
yep. And you bring up a lot of good points, Irving. One of the things that I want to touch on is this is the first time since Johnson and Shula that the Dolphins are progressing and moving upwards, right? They're on the upward trend. We see that, right? Like, I feel like an unbiased view can understand that the Dolphins are doing that. Yeah, I see everybody's prediction in the media, and none of us have us winning more than 9 or 10 games. none of us have us beating. A lot of them have us finishing third in the AFC East, and they have the Patriots as a top 5 to 10 team in the NFL. It's insane to me. It doesn't make any sense because the one knock that they give us is like, well, Tua, he hasn't progressed much, or he didn't show what we thought he could be. That injured guys. Number one, he's gotten so much better in the period of 4 months of an offseason, right? He has 9 games under his belt, which is great. I'd rather have a player that has experience, understands how fast the speed of the game is and gets it, and now has a playbook that's catered to him. But then they go over up to New England and they're like, oh, Mac Jones, he's the future. He's going to be this. And, they finally have their Brady replacement. And guys, Belichick left the foundation of what made him a successful coach, drafting players, building them up, and when guys get too expensive, letting them walk, bringing in more draft picks, and then getting more players. They didn't do that this time. They went out and spent money on free agents. They went and Brady and Belichick doesn't do that. So why, with a rookie quarterback and a head coach who's doing something that is not normal for him, do they think he's going to be a top 5 to 10 team? They think his team's going to be top 5 or 10. It doesn't make sense to me. And even if it did, how do you not put the Dolphins in the same situation?
Not only that, you bringing a lot of pieces back on defense, and everybody just expects them to gel out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Like, our defense been together 2 years. We added a piece here, a piece there, but they basically 9 of the guys, you know what I'm saying, mostly back from last year's defense, if not 11. So how are we not thinking our defense? That's what pisses me off with these people in the news, media. Like, they just sleeping on our defense. We had 10. The guy had 10 picks, and Baker had the most sacks ever in his career. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think they're going to get better? And they're back again second year. You know what I'm saying? Not a major overhaul on defense as far as players. And y'all take that into consideration. These guys are bringing back guys that didn't play last year, free agents, and they just go out the gate, destroy everybody. Come on, cut it out. I'm not going for that.
Solo says, because it's Belichick, he's proven we aren't. Let's take the doubt and flip it. I'm with you on that, Solo. I understand that. But I mean, look, here's the real and the skinny of it. I want some damn respect, man. I want some respect on our name. I'm about to hit Lil Baby, Birdman. Put some respect on our name, please. Go ahead, EM. I saw you about to jump in.
Yeah, before I came on the show, I was watching a little clip of First Things First, and damn, even they're at it. Especially Wild, because he's a Patriots fan, and he said the Dolphins are going to get steamrolled. Not that they're going to lose. If he said the Dolphins are going to lose, okay, fair. But they're going to get steamrolled by the Patriots week 1. I'm just like, okay, well, let's wait till the game starts, and we'll see. So, yeah, it's like no one's really putting respect on the Dolphins. I don't even think Shannon Sharp is, and he's a Tua fan. So, yeah, we'll see.
It's crazy to me. I just don't understand it, man. And it makes me question. It makes me question all these guys in the media. Solo says, whenever they hype us, we suck. Underdog status is way better. Well, bro, we're coming. We're coming with a vengeance this year. What's up, Rashad? How you doing, man?
Good morning.
Morning to you, man. How are you?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Pretty good, man. You want to chime in on this conversation about Belichick coaching disciples and Flores, and also, being an underdog?
Pretty much. I wouldn't say I'm used to it. I definitely didn't expect us to not be on the national media as a playoff contender. I felt like everybody joined the train late or mid-season last year, but beginning of the season to see the I understand it's Belichick, but then when you see the Chargers and the Broncos as wild card teams, and it just makes me wonder, where do you have the Dolphins? Are we even in the hunt? Like, it's kind of mind blowing. I've just been watching and listening every day to everything, and it's like I find it's pretty amazing.
It is. I'm telling you guys, like just like a lot of us, we have watched for 20, 30, for some of us even 40 or 50 years, depending on how old we are, right? For years, the media be straight disrespectful to us. And we're looking at this and we're going, okay, look, this is typical Dolphins. But I feel like when certain teams in the NFL do decent, they get the benefit of the doubt that they're going to come back the next year and do decent again. And that doesn't happen. Not all the time. It does sometimes, but not all the time.
Right.
The teams that you see stay in the positions that they're in are elite teams. The Chiefs are an elite team. The Patriots, for many, many years until Brady left, was an elite team. Right? And I guess you can put Tampa in that situation right now. They're an elite team. But aside from that, look at the NFC East. The NFC East has had a different division winner every year for like the last 20 years. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it just I don't know, man. I don't know. Anybody else want to chime in? Because I'm at a loss for words.
I'll chime in a little bit. You would think the Dolphins would get some kind of benefit of the doubt because let's look at Flores' first year. Oh, the Dolphins, this is the worst team ever, wins 5 games. Oh, this team's a rebuilding team. They're going to win a few games, but they're going to lose so many games, 10 wins. So you would think under Brian Flores, Dolphins would get a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, but I guess not. But I'm okay with it, underdog status, like he said.
Yeah, and you know what? There is going to be some what's the word I want to use? There'll be some satisfaction and the Dolphins going out winning. Like, guys, if we end up being 3-1 or 4-1, or hell, even 3-2, right? Like if we go out but let's say 4-1. If we're 4-1 in our first 5, like, I'm sorry, that's where I think we're going to be after first 5 games. I think we're going to be 4-1. That is my prediction.
I think if I feel like in these predictions that they're doing, that we should be close enough to where there's an explanation why we're not in. Like, they had, like, for example, they would say something like, oh, it would be the Dolphins in this wild card spot, but it's the strength of their schedule why I don't think that they're going to make it. Anything, because I do understand our schedule is tough. My question is, what are these other schedules like? Because I seen the Pittsburgh Steelers schedule, and they're not guaranteed 10 wins, like, especially in that division. So it's pretty wide.
I feel like it's pretty wide open. You're 100% right about that. Shout out to Rogue Man 2. Talk about NFC West being called number 1. AFC East is here. I think there's 2 teams in the AFC East, the Bills and the Dolphins. The Jets are going to suck this year, and I personally don't see any reason for the Patriots to win more than 8 or 9 games. That's how I feel about it.
Steven, somebody said on the round table last night that made sense. Besides Josh Allen and probably Tom Brady, we're not really facing no elite quarterback. So,
and by the way, Josh Allen was only elite last year. If you go at the beginning of last year, Bills fans wanted his butt gone. They didn't like him. It wasn't until Stephon Diggs came in and they were like, oh, man, Josh Allen's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
I think we can handle the Bills, honestly. The way that first quarter went last year, how we had them boxed up, but We continuously had we had 3 and outs, but so did they. Now, with the offense that we have this year, to keep the defense off the field, at least put something on the board, a field goal at least. I feel like we can, if we're where we need to be to start the season, week 2 should be ours.
We only lost by 3 points that one game. Everybody's tripping off the last game how they beat us, and we all know why that happened. But look at the game that we first met. If Van Noy makes that pick, we win the game. You see what I'm saying? Like, it was so many chances.
Yep. And we go from 10 to 11 wins there, right?
Right.
Ennis, you're bringing up a good point. Ennis, you bring up that game, right? You bring up the Bills game. We could have won that. Could have beat the Chiefs, right? And I think this team won't let a sleeper game like Denver happen either. So there's 3 games right there that we can go from 10 to 13 wins. And I think a team this year are not losing those games. That's what I think.
It was like,
especially when we facing Carson Wentz, Danny Dimes, you know what I'm saying? Like Matt Ryan. We're not facing nobody elite except for Tom Brady and maybe Josh Allen, depending, if he regrets. But go ahead, I ain't mean to cut you off.
That's all good.
Hey guys, what's up?
What's up, Tony?
What's up? I believe with Tua, with the pieces that he had left over last year, I felt like the offense became more of a momentum offense. It was like once we started getting things going, then bigger plays started happening, more points started getting scored. Instead of field goals, we were getting touchdowns. We were getting first downs consistently. Like, if I'm correct, we were one of the top third down converting team. I think number 3. But I feel like that was the offense with those young, inexperienced backups.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's still that same energy, we're getting a lot of first downs this year.
Yep.
We're definitely going to score some points. So if that momentum keeps up with our defense, because their offenses aren't just going to come out and just tear our defense into pieces. So as long as our defense gets the stops that they need and our offense puts up the points that they need at the beginning,
that they can put up, not even that they need, that they can.
Yeah,
this
that they
offense
definitely
can put up.
I mean, I hate to say it because the Buffalo Bills offense was honestly beautiful last year. It
was amazing. And what sucks even about that is Brian Dable ran that offense, and he was here.
They told you that they were reading your defense. Like, they were seeing John Brown in motion to see if you're in man-to-man. Yeah. And if you're in man-to-man, they got a rub route coming. Or if you're in zone, they got Diggs running the wildest routes I've ever seen. And even if they're sending John Brown and Diggs deep, and then they have Beasley just floating across the middle. It was beautiful.
Diggs, because of Diggs, you have to have 2 guys covering Diggs, right? So that automatically leaves somebody else open. And the thing about Diggs is Stephon Diggs is arguably top 5 wide receiver in the NFL anyway. So he can get open no matter who's on him, right? So you take that. I think we have a better wide receiving core than the Bills did last year. Okay, I don't think I'll get any argument with that, right? No arguments here with that?
No, not at all.
Honestly,
it's deeper.
I'll offer a pushback a little bit. I think.
Go ahead, Tony.
I think the wide receiving cores are honestly even to a certain point. To be honest, they have the same amount of talent as us. It's just that some of their young receivers are unproven. Like, we can say the same thing about Jalen Waddle. He's unproven, so we don't know what he's going to do in the NFL. They have young.
That's fair.
But that's just one.
I'm including Jaceki into the receiving core. That's why
Because
I
he's a
feel like
receiver. He's not a tight end, Rashad.
Yeah.
That's why.
He's a tight end, okay? He's just not.
Don't get me
They're not as
started.
deep. They're not as.
He's
They're
not a
not as
blocking
deep as.
tight end. That's how I look at it.
They're not as deep as a
Look,
Aguilar. No.
No.
I'll bring up something that you guys were talking about the offense earlier. I was reading an article, a Dolphins blog, and he was interviewing a former offensive coordinator that worked for the NFL and college football, and he was saying that the offense that he expects the Dolphins to be running is run and shoot with an RPO on it. Do you know what the run and shoot offense is?
Yeah, I mean, look, that's what people are in the chat saying. Yeah, that's exactly what people are saying that we're gonna run.
And that's what Orlovsky was. That's what I like about Orlovsky. Sometimes he was analyzing what the Dolphins. He's expecting the Dolphins to do. He says
Dan Orlovsky's the only national media member to give us love right now.
And when we come out on top, he's going to get so much praise.
Yep.
Rich Eisen gives us love.
Yeah,
he does. He does.
Rich Eisen's still skeptical, but yes, he did. He did. He was like, "Why?" I'll tell you what impressed me about Rich Eisen's take on the team. He knew our receivers 1 through 8, like he knew them all. So like, Eisen gets us. So I'll give you Eisen. I'll give you Eisen and Orlovsky, but everybody else.
Actually, MJ Acosta from NFL Network. She's a Dolphins fan.
Hey, more power to her. The more people, the better. But I mean, still, we're talking about 3 to 100. Peter King, CBS Sports, Good Morning Football, all the morning, all the Stephen A. All the people from First Take, all the people from Shannon Sharp, everybody, all of them.
Skip Bayless gives us love.
Skip? Hell no.
Skip Bayless is.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Skip Bayless is everything Belichick. I don't get that.
Skip Bayless is like,
he's a Patriots fan. What do you expect?
No, he's a Cowboys fan. So he doesn't know what winning is anyway.
Yeah, he's just delusional. He thinks the Cowboys are getting 12 wins this year.
You don't trust Dak to give them 12 wins?
They had a conversation yesterday where he was saying how he can't believe all the analysts are saying the Cowboys are going to win the division with 10 wins, but he has them with 12.
And he also said the Cowboys defense will be middle of the pack, like 15th or 14th. Like, bro, really?
Good luck with that.
Yeah, so that was the other thing. So CBS Sports came out with their power rankings, and we were ranked 16. The Patriots were number 10. The Washington Redskins were in front of us. There was a few other teams that I like. Like, here's the thing. I think Washington has the best defense in the NFL. Let me put that out there.
Yeah.
Like, love
I'll have to go with the Rams, but they are top 5, though.
They're top 2. Top 2. Easy.
Top 2. I'll give you that.
I'll put the Dolphins 3, and I'll put the Rams, Redskins 1 and 2, and you can go either way. You can go either way. You know? But, like, I just don't it just amazes me. Go.
You know what pisses me off about that? These rankings put too much faith in Belichick. He has a rebuilding offense, basically.
Bro, you're from your mouth to God's ears.
That's what makes me mad. Like, I understand that Belichick is they're expecting him this season to pass what's his name? Sula. If he wins 8, he needs only 8 games to pass.
Oh, Sila, the Jets head coach?
No, Belichick. They're
okay, you said
he needs only 8 wins to pass, total wins to pass. Shula.
He needs more than
wins as a.
He needs more than that. He's like 30 something wins away, 36 wins or something like that. And I don't see him.
so these people who are saying he needs 8 wins are delusional Patriots fans, like Patriots fans that are saying that he only needs 8, or they're doing their math wrong.
Well, they're doing their math wrong, because if somebody in the chat can give me a confirmation on how many wins Belichick needs to be the all-time leader, I want to say it's like 30 or maybe even 40, somewhere in that range.
If he doesn't make the playoffs, I don't include playoff wins. I'm only including regular season wins. How many regular season wins does he need to pass?
It's like 30 or 40. I'm pretty sure it's 30 or 40.
Are you
Dolphin
including the
Don?
playoff?
Dolphin Don, what's up, man?
Buongiorno, Vince family. Hey, man, I got a hot take on this whole Coach Flo thing, man. And I don't want no clickbaiters to get out there and get all mad at us. But yeah, I heard y'all talking earlier about the coaching tree, the Belichick coaching tree.
Yep.
And really, honestly, the only successful other coach out there is Mike Vrabel. And the only reason he's successful, and let's be honest, is because
he's not a disciple. He's not a disciple. He's a player that turned coach. He was never under the coaching staff for Belichick. He doesn't count.
Okay, true that. And he's also lucky because he's got A, B, C, D, E, F, and Derrick Henry. And that's just enough said right there.
I mean, seriously, he's got the best running back in the NFL. He's got a stout offensive line, and he's got a quarterback. He's got a quarterback that will never win you the game, but he's got a quarterback that won't lose you the game either.
Yeah,
he
inherited a much better team than Flo did.
Oh yeah, 10 times better.
Yeah,
right.
And you know what? Don, I actually see when I look at Flores and Vrabel, I see more Parcells than Belichick. I don't know why people say he's Flores in terms of his coaching, how he coaches. He's not a Belichick disciple. He's more of a disciple of Parcells.
Really delusional Patriots fan. Bill O'Brien was okay until he blew it up. When was Bill O'Brien okay? Please let me know when he was okay. Don't worry.
I mean, he did make the playoffs, but that was it.
That wasn't his
one
team
and done
he
in
made
the
the
playoffs.
playoffs with. That wasn't his team he made the playoffs
But
with.
he was the head coach for it, though. So
He was, and I'll give you that. Okay,
LMNOP, Deshaun Watson, freaking Hopkins.
Bro,
come on,
Bill O'Brien. God
I know.
only wishes that man was still the head coach this time. Like that. He's the, I would say, most stupidest trades ever.
I know, right?
Bill O'Brien. Yeah. Bro, he makes the Saints Redskins trade for the Saints
Ricky.
giving up everything for Ricky look good. He makes the Herschel Walker trade look good. Like let's be real. Bill O'Brien sucks, and he always has.
He's great with Alabama.
You know the funny part. You know the funny part is, I bet you once he leaves Alabama, he's gonna get another head coaching job.
Just like Chan Gailey.
Doesn't deserve one.
Yeah.
Doesn't deserve one.
I just think he wasn't a player's coach.
I don't think he was a coach.
Because
I think the game passed him by,
He's
man.
a rebuilder.
I mean, like,
Remember, Saban is a rebuilder of coaches, so he will rebuild his person like him and stuff.
That
like
much
that.
I'll give. I will say, coaches that fail like hard have gone to Saban's coaching staff for a year or two and have had a resurgence after that. I will give you that. I'll give you that. Who's the head?
He might become a head coach again in the NFL.
Who's the head coach that was in college football? Sarkisian is one.
Got Carolina too. Yeah.
Oh man, who's
Rue,
the other guy?
Matt Rue.
No, he coached. I want to say he coaches like Central Florida now or something like that.
Oh,
damn! I can't think of his name.
I know you're.
Somebody in the chat box help me.
Is it Les Miles?
No, not Les. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. It'll come to me. I can't think of it. But Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, Saban is really good at rebuilding coaches. I will give you that. Nick Saban has a lot of former assistants who are now head coaches for other college football teams, Roman Soldier says. Yes, they are. Tuscaloosa says Joe Brady. No, not Joe Brady. Lane Kiffin. That's who it is. Lane Kiffin. Thank you, Clifton. Lane Kiffin failed miserably, went to his coaching staff, and has had some semi-success since then.
What team did Lane Kiffin coach? Was it the Raiders?
He
Bucks, I
coached
thought.
Yeah, he was with the Raiders when they drafted Jamarcus Russell, and I don't think he was Jamarcus Russell.
You saw how well that worked out for them.
Now Davis was like, "You're going to take Russell," and he was like, "No, I want Calvin Johnson." And imagine if the Raiders would have taken Calvin Johnson. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, Calvin Johnson would have played longer in the NFL.
Probably a year, maybe.
Dude, he even said it in the Hall of Fame weekend. He's like, I'm not he didn't reference Detroit one time in his speech.
I know, because they ruined his career like they did Barry Sanders. That's why they both retired so early.
Well, and think about that. Think about like I love being a Dolphins fan. I hate mediocrity. I love being a Dolphins fan. But then I think about it could be worse, right? Like we could be the Detroit Lions, who have had 2 Hall of Famers alienated from their franchise, retired early because they weren't smart enough to get something in return for those. Like, imagine the haul Detroit could have gotten for Barry Sanders. And then another 10 years later, 15 years later, they would have got a whole other haul for Calvin Johnson. They ruined their franchise off of those 2 stupid mistakes.
Lane Kiffin is the coach at the FIU.
FIU. See, I knew it was somewhere.
He's at FIU now. I actually met him when I was younger.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't remember if he was the Raiders coach or not.
Gus Malzahn.
Gus Malzahn went to coached Auburn.
Yeah, he's a head coach at he is a head coach at UCF now.
What's up, EM Dolphin? Get up in here, EM. Let's go.
EM. And you know what? I remember something, Steven. You know, back when Jamarcus was actually drafted, I thought, man, he was a can't miss. I mean, he looked so good out of college.
No.
And you can't blame Lane Kiffin and them for taking him. Like,
yeah.
Yes, you can. Do you know who was in that draft?
Well, no, at the time, I'm talking at the time, man. At the time,
I mean, at the time, I wasn't the biggest Russell fan either. I mean, I was a Calvin Johnson fan on the way, to be honest. But that's
right. So you know what? Let's bring. This is a good discussion, right? So we had a chance to get Herbert. We went with Tua. I like Tua, by the way. That's not what this discussion's about. But what I want to bring up is you look at somebody like Andrew Luck. I love Andrew. I think Andrew's one of the healthy. Andrew's one of the best players to ever play the game. I would even say numbers will never prove that because he didn't play long enough to do it. But he was an elite quarterback when he was healthy. But would you take, knowing what you know, knowing that you'd only have 7 years with him, would you take Andrew Luck? I don't think you would if you knew what you would. If you know.
Ryan Tannehill's the one that's still in the NFL out of those 3 quarterbacks.
That's crazy.
I probably would have taken Andrew Luck because the Colts ruined his
RG3.
career. I feel like another
Andrew Luck are both gone out of the NFL.
Ryan Tannehill, he's a
Tannehill's still winning games.
Mm-hmm.
See,
I want y'all to think about that. Think about that for a minute. Let that sink in.
I understand Tannehill's there, but for me, I hate when people bash him for retiring so early. He was mentally
hurt.
Gone.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, he was mentally gone. They didn't have an O-line.
Although I tell you, Colts fans wish they had him over Carson Wentz right now. I know that.
They had an O-line. He just had a problem with not giving up on the play. He will hold on to that ball for far too long. This is the NFL. You can't hold the ball for 5 seconds.
Guys, hit that like button. Hit that like button.
They would give him 8 seconds sometime, and he still has the ball in his hand.
Before Peyton Manning left and Andrew Luck retired, the Colts has had 3 decades of quality quarterback play. They had Unitas, they had Manning, and they had Luck. How crazy is that? And look how many
I mean,
quarterbacks.
some teams just get lucky, man.
Yeah.
Some teams
Like the
just have it.
Packers. Look at the Packers from Favre to Rodgers, and now I think Jordan Love can be a good quarterback, but we'll see. That's
Oh,
the main
you're
thing.
forgetting
And you know
Bart
what? I
Starr.
bring up the point against the Lions not getting rid of their players, right, for a haul. Packers have at least had the decency to be like, all right, we'll play chicken with you. They got something for Favre in return, and they had Aaron Rodgers, right? And now they have Jordan Love there, and they still want Rodgers to play. I'm not saying Jordan Love's going to be successful, but I'll tell you, if I was a betting man, which I'm not, I would bet that they think that Jordan Love is like he's going to be fine.
I don't think that they think that. That's why they didn't trade Rodgers.
Yeah, but you would have said the same thing about Favre all those years ago. They don't think Rodgers is going to be good. That's why they want Favre to stay, and they keep on. No, I think the complete opposite because of that.
No, that's what I'm going off of, because they were, when Favre wanted out, they were like, okay, let's find you somewhere to go. But now Rodgers wants out, and they're like, give us a couple years, and we got, because Love could possibly be the guy, but I feel like they don't see it yet. That's why they're not comfortable letting Rodgers go.
Yeah, but it's always going to be scary.
It's crazy. They're saying it's crazy. You're saying that they don't see him as the guy yet. Next year's draft already, they're projecting them to draft Keaton Slovis from USC.
There's nobody in college football right now that I'm in love with as a quarterback.
Nobody at all.
No.
At
Not
quarterback,
one person.
no, but as a prospect,
Rattler.
there's a couple guys I really like.
Oh yeah,
Kayvon
I'm talking specific quarterback. That's all I'm saying. Quarterback,
Okay.
there is nobody that I'm in love with.
I mean,
I'm trying to fall in love with Rattler, but I can't because he just makes so many boneheaded mistakes.
Yeah.
Like his arm is so good, but I don't think he's there mentally.
He needs a mentor, a good.
And here's the thing you guys got to remember, right? Like I like Trey Lance. I like Trey Lance a lot.
Yeah.
But let's be
So do
real.
I.
Trey Lance played at North Dakota State University. So what kind of defense was Trey Lance playing against? I'm very interested to see what Trey Lance does in San Francisco. But Garoppolo's still the starter there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we're not even going to see that.
You
Trey
bring up
Lance
Trey
has
Lance.
The Bears.
You guys bring up Trey Lance right now?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if he was at can you imagine if he was at a college like Alabama or Texas? He had more media.
Yeah, but there's a reason that he wasn't. Yeah. Right? Like there's a reason that he wasn't. And there's a reason that Tua was. Which also makes me think, like, I understand the philosophy that, okay, guys that play in West Coast offenses in the SEC, their quarterbacks tend not to do good, and it doesn't translate to the NFL. I get that. I understand that, right? Mm-hmm. People that play NFL-style offenses in the SEC, like you look at who was the guy who won like 3 out of 4 years with Alabama? AJ McCarron. But AJ's still a backup in the league. Like let's get that straight. Like right. He's not a pushover. He'll never be a starter. But I think Tua's 10 times better than AJ McCarron ever was.
No doubt.
And look, I'm telling you, I think Tua Tagovailoa. I had to make sure I say that right. Is going to be. Like, I think he's going to have an MVP year.
Just call him Hawaiian Superman. Just call him Hawaiian
I think he could be I think he could be a top 5 like I think we all see it, but nobody knows exactly what
nobody
it is.
wants to say it and be confident in saying it.
It's like watching him in the preseason compared to like the way he moves around in that pocket and his anticipation and all of that is Brady-esque when Brady first got put in there and it was like, go do this, and he did exactly what they told him to, and then he developed into that I'm gonna make the decision.
Tagovailoa. Sorry, I'm talking to guys in the chat.
Yeah, you know,
however,
like he could read the defense, and he was like, "All right, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna do this. I know exactly where I'm going with the football." I can see Tua developing that. Like when he walks up to the line and he's like, okay. I feel like he has two number ones he has at the beginning of the play. He sees what the defense is in, and he automatically looks the opposite way of where he wants to go.
And you know what, Shad,
I think
man, I think the only thing missing from that is angry Tua, because you see Brady, angry Brady.
Yeah,
I'm
angry
waiting
Brady
to see. Yeah, exactly. Right?
Well,
That's a different
I
person
will
right there.
tell you from what reports that I've read in the off-season workouts, he was getting on guys, not running routes right and stuff like that.
That's it.
There's a highlight
that I want
on
to see in the
Twitter.
huddle. Show me that in the huddle all day.
There's a highlight tape on Twitter where he's just grilling different players. Austin Jackson, Jakeem Grant. He's on Waddle. Like he's just it's like 2 minutes long, and he's just sitting there, not grilling them, but he's like coaching them up. But it's not like a nice coach. Like he's not smiling and laughing.
I'm about to say, yeah, I remember him doing that.
Yeah,
Tua went off on Jerry Jeudy during a game at Alabama. Yeah, he did. And Jerry Judy's one of the best wide receivers in the NFL right now, I think. So, like,
it's crazy you guys are saying that. When I look at Tua's personality, he reminds me. He's Joe Cool. In terms of his personality, he reminds me of Joe Montana, because Joe didn't talk a lot of trash. He proved it on the field. Do you guys agree? His personality is more of a Joe Montana, a Joe Cool Montana.
Well, we're waiting for the confidence factor to jump.
I didn't see too much of Joe Montana, sadly.
I saw Steve Young.
I got a lot of Steve Young where I'm from.
Oh,
but that's because he's a left-handed quarterback, you know.
Yeah.
In terms of his personality, and I hate when people are saying Mac Jones is Tom Brady.
Who? Who?
Mac Jones.
Who?
No, these are Patriots fans that are saying this.
281-330-800. Dude, like
they want him to be Brady.
That's it. Say it again. Say it again. They want
him to be Brady.
The media so desperately wants him to be Brady, and so do the fans.
Yeah,
he's
and
not
like
Brady.
I said, at best he's Chad Pennington. He's at best Chad Pennington.
I think he could start off as Chad Pennington. As long as they give him everything he needs in between 30 yards, he'll be fine. But when they tell him to go out there and win a game, that's when you're going to have a problem.
Joe Montana didn't trash talk at all, though. We're not talking about trash talking. I'm talking about being in the huddle and like one of the things that I loved about Dan Marino would cuss out his offensive line and wide receivers, not think anything of it. There's a really cool story that
Richmond Webb.
No, it was on the Dan Patrick show. One of the wide receivers, it was Pat McAfee, I think, who said the story. But it was about one of the guys from the Colts who had a big year. It was a wide receiver. It was a white wide receiver. I cannot think of his name for the life of me. Austin
Stokely
or no, it wasn't Stokely. It was
what am I missing?
I can't think of his name. But Dallas Clark. I don't know if it was Dallas either. But anyways, it was the guy's rookie year, and he's in the game. It's like the first game, and he goes and he makes a catch one-handed. And Manning tells him to get off the field. Don't try to be all cute and flashy. Like if you're gonna catch the ball, like he made the catch.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, it was a great
on it.
He was number 17.
Austin Collie, that's it. Austin Collie.
Yeah. There you go.
And it's a great story. Whatchamacallit? Pat McAfee tells it 10 times better than I just did. But it was basically like, get off the field. Don't come back into this huddle, and if you ever try to catch a ball again with one hand, I'm never going to throw you the ball again. That's the type of quarterback that I want. Oh, yeah. Jinx said no, he dropped it. Okay, he dropped it. I'm sorry, but still, like that's the type of quarterback that I want. I want that type of quarterback that's going to yell at you for doing like be in their face. And players respect that from the quarterback. They respect that.
I kind of wish Tua would become this diva quarterback, deep-heartedly.
No, I don't want that.
Diva?
I just want him to be like, I know what I'm doing. You need to know what you're doing so we can win. Like, I want him to be big-headed, but I know
but Tua's
gonna
never
happen.
going to throw his guys under the bus.
Yeah, I never
never
see it
do
happening. He's too good of a guy. Like I know he's going to take blame, but
a whole bunch of
That's our
there's
quarterback.
certain Dolphins fans that are saying he's a yes man quarterback. He follows what the coach tells him to do.
Yep, exactly. I agree.
Yeah, but guys, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. If Flores is your coach,
it's not. But still, some people need the pressure of you messed up on them. Like I wouldn't go to the media and be like, "Yeah, Devontae Parker should have caught that. He ran the wrong route or anything like that."
No, but I tell you, when Jakeem Grant drops a ball this year, when you hear that, guys, when
right,
I want to see Tua in that man's face.
Ooh, that
I want to see.
Yeah,
that deserves some national. That
Yeah.
Whew, I
want to
love
see that.
that.
I
He'll
want to see
never
Tua
drop
be
a
like,
pass
how can you
again.
drop that ball?
That will make it to first take, and I guarantee you, he will never drop a pass again after that.
exactly. Hold him accountable,
And
man.
I guarantee you they'll trash to for doing that. Be like, oh, who are you? You're not that good. Blah, blah.
Yeah,
That's not
I
what
know
a leader
Tua's
does.
not- I
Yeah,
know
it is.
Tua's
Hitting
not
on
that guy.
players is what a leader does.
Do you guys think Tua can have the possibility of, in terms of mental acumen for the game, do you think he can be a Peyton Manning type quarterback? Where
I think he's one of the
For
smartest.
sure.
I think he's one of the smart. It's funny that they're saying he couldn't get the playbook right, and he even admitted that. I don't think it's that. I think it's people. So TD Finns talk. TD brings it up great. There's a way that he learns. I forget if you guys can tell me exactly what that name is. I don't know what TD calls it.
I know what you're talking about, but
Yeah,
I
it's like a
can't-
$9 word, man. Hang
Yeah,
on.
it's it is. It's like a $9 word. All right, that's the one for the day that got me. I like it. But yeah, so that's the way that Tua learns, and so the coaching staff has to be smart enough to let your quarterback be successful and a kinesthetic learner. I hope I said that right. I probably didn't.
Yeah,
Kinesthetic learner. And so
Kinesthetic, yeah. Okay.
And so I truly think that he's one of the smartest players in the NFL. I do. I just think he has to learn a certain way. And when he does, look out, league. That's all I got to say. Look out.
Didn't
Look out,
Tua break the
NFL.
record for the Wonderlic test?
No,
but
No, Fitzpatrick got that as far as quarterbacks go.
TD says Tua's not accurate. AB. I don't think TD's ever said that. And if he has, it might have been in a practice or something one day. Like he might have been like physically talking about a practice day or something.
TD.
I don't think TD's ever questioned his accuracy though.
Yeah, I don't know anybody who's ever questioned his accuracy. He was the most accurate quarterback in college football.
Yeah, that's what TD was going off of. I know exactly what he's talking about. TD was damn, I forgot the word. Everybody reason and EM told him he's this accurate, super accurate quarterback, and hurt to a play last year. He was saying that he doesn't see this accuracy that everybody was talking about. I'm sure he sees it now. But last year he was saying, yeah, like that was supposed to be the hype around to it, was his accuracy and anticipation, and he's dinking and dunking. That's pretty much what he's going.
Here's what I'll say. I think Tua is very accurate. I think, remember last year how they were like saying Fitzpatrick open and Tua's open was two different things?
Yeah.
I think that had to do with confidence of the plays, right? And so what I saw in the preseason this year, and the two games that I saw him, he went through his progressions really good, right? He was very confident in the pocket when pressure came up. Guess what? He stepped up in the pocket and was still looking downfield.
Money.
He made the interception that he threw in the end zone this in preseason week 1. He went back later on in the game and made that same play, and it was a completion. So he learns from his mistakes very well, I think. That's one. Or not that game, the next week. I'm sorry.
Kinesthetically.
Yeah. Because that was the last play of that for him in that game. But the next week he came in and redid that same play, and it was great. So look, I think that Tua is very, very accurate. I think he's smart, and I think let him ball out this year, and we'll go from there, because I don't see how anybody can dismiss Tua after the year that I think he's going to have.
Oh, they won't.
No.
It's coming.
I'm sure they'll find a way.
This is my realistic hope for his stats. I'm not being harsh on him, but for me, I see him maybe getting 3,850 yards.
That's very specific. That's oddly specific, Tony.
32 touchdowns and 10 interceptions.
Look, hey, every NorCal, you got NorCal and Chef Zhu should have my receipt. I said 42 to 4,500 yards. I said 32 to 35 touchdowns. But do not be surprised if he gets over 5,000 yards and over 40 touchdowns this year.
I got him at 36 touchdowns.
I don't see, honestly, for me, I think Tua's career years are going to be in the mid to late 4,000 yards. I don't see him throwing for 5,000 yards.
Oh, dude,
that's a little bit too much.
But you know why he's going to? You know why? All right, he might not do it this year, but you know why I think it can happen? Because of yards after the catch. Because this team has got speed every which way to Sunday.
And Kirk Merritt.
And Kirk Merritt. You tell him, Rashad. And Kirk Merritt.
I'm just.
Boy,
and Jim Grant.
Don't get me pumped about my boy.
When we call him up,
I'm telling you, that's the next jersey I want. I want a Kirk Merritt jersey.
When we call him up, is lights out.
And you know what? Ain't nobody talking about how many rushing touchdowns this cat's gonna get, man.
Oh no, that's part of my 36. Trust me, I got him with 5 rushing touchdowns.
That's right. That's right. Because there's gonna be some of them times.
Stephen. All right, keep it, Chef.
Chef Jew.
Here y'all go with Merritt.
I'm just if we can ever put an offensive lineman around Tua, I'm afraid for NFL defenses.
Hey, by the way, I'm sorry, Rashad. Speaking of Merritt, I gotta say this real quick. So Merritt was not protected this week. Only 3 guys were protected: Reed Sennett, Calvin Munson, and I can't think of the other person that was protected. But only 3 people were protected.
Jabril Shepard.
Oh, Jabril Shred. Nobody knows how to say his last name.
I'm so upset that Merritt was not protected.
Jabal Sheard?
Yeah.
Jabal Sheard?
Yeah, Jabal Sheard.
How do you not protect Kirk Merritt?
Their confidence is running a little too high.
Who would you protect him over?
Right.
But think about all the injuries in the NFL right now at wide receiver. Think about how many teams are not stacked.
Honestly, Kirk Merritt would be on my roster with what happened last year.
Say it again, Rashad. Say it again, Rashad. He'd be on your 53. He'd be on mine too.
Like that.
You know who wouldn't be on my roster, Rashad?
Yeah, I know who.
Say it. Say it. Jakeem and Cethan Carter would not be on my roster.
It's crazy because I used to argue with everybody over Jakeem Grant, and if I can't say anything positive about him, I'm sorry. Jakeem, send him where he needs to go. Of course, he's not gonna. He's a great receiver, but in our offense, we're just running the wrong offense. Maybe he's in the wrong offense. Maybe our offense is right, but he just doesn't fit. Let him go be better somewhere else. He just doesn't
Somebody
fit this
somebody
offense.
tweeted
That's all
at me
that
the
is.
other somebody tweeted at me the other day, and they were like, "So when Kirk Merritt finally gets to play in a game, are you gonna go crazy?" And I'm like, "Bro, I am like Kirk Merritt's biggest freaking fan. I want him on the show. I need to get Kirk on the show.
I
That's
You
don't
what
need
I
to get
need.
understand.
Jakeem Grant on the show because he's on the
I'll
roster.
tell it
Merritt's
to his
not.
face. Boy,
Kirk,
don't tempt me with a good
He's
time.
on. I
Don't
told you,
tempt me
Jakeem
with a
Grant would
good
make the
time.
roster and Kirk Merritt would not.
Jakeem Grant
I kind of
is a
wanted Kirk
workout
Merritt over
warrior.
Preston Williams, but that's another
Okay,
story
okay,
for another day.
okay. So what you guys are telling me is we like Noah Igbenogany over who's the guy we got from Illinois? He was wearing number 51 all season.
Trill Williams, and he's from Syracuse.
Syracuse,
Bro,
yeah.
don't
Trill
talk
Williams.
about Trill. Rashad, Trill's my boy.
No,
Trill's
I'm
gonna kill
saying
it this
I
year.
like Trill.
So we're gonna give Noah the respect that Trill deserves, the same way we're going to give Jakeem the respect for all the mistakes that he's made, the same way Noah made mistakes over Kirk Merritt. I'm gonna take potential over failures any and every day.
Yep.
He's
Hey,
failed.
Hold on.
You're being a
See
little
those-
bit.
Iggy had 1 year. Grant had 3 years. Come on, you can't compare 1 year
which
to
makes
3
it-
years.
And by the
makes
way,
it
in my
worse.
opinion, the
Come
book
on.
is still out on Iggy.
No.
book is still out.
Oh, yeah.
What I'm saying is that makes it worse for Grant. He's had more opportunities than 1 year, and he hasn't accomplished anything for me. He accomplished Pro Bowl kick returner.
By the way, I just want to say, C. Dola, you're correct. I will be jumping up and down like little girl if Jakeem scores a touchdown, and if
doesn't drop.
Hey, Steven, let me address Andravia about the Kirk Merritt situation. I think Kirk Merritt's going to be like our Kurt Rambis. He's a crowd favorite, man. He's going to go in there and electrify the stadium.
What did Andravia say? What did Andravia say? Let me find out what he said.
He's putting poo-poo on the Kirk Merritt talk, man. That's all.
I heard him say is, "Here we go about Kirk Merritt."
Yeah, I know. Hate to call. Yeah, but that's it, man.
When I see a winner, I'm gonna call it out. Okay.
The argument is Kirk Merritt did it against third and second stringers. I seen Jakeem Grant and Kirk Merritt on the field at the same time, and Jakeem Grant couldn't do nothing.
Won't happen. Logan said won't happen very often. Jakeem has had 3 touchdowns in 3 years of play. Tell him, Logan. Tell him, big guy.
Facts.
Tell him, homie. I like it. He said,
I feel like
said, I ain't never heard so much hype for a player not on the roster.
That's fire. That is fire, man.
Okay.
Shots were fired. All right.
All right. You keep that gun loaded, Andrevius. You keep that gun loaded. Because when Merritt comes in and starts balling on these boys, you better be right up here. You better be on this panel. That's all I know.
You know what I dislike?
Kurt Rambis.
What I dislike is if Jakeem Grant comes out here and has a decent season. Say Jakeem Grant gets 5 touchdowns, 800 yards. Everybody's going to be like, I told you. Told me what? After 6-7 years, he finally decided to do something because he was on his last
I don't
dime.
see how he gets those numbers.
We have to take. I don't know how he gets that much.
Yeah,
those numbers.
Yeah,
but
no
I'm just saying, miraculously, if it happens, we have to take all his money away for him not to drop the ball.
Andravia says, I will personally apologize, maybe even get a jersey if he scores a touchdown. No, Andrevius, you need to do one better. You need to become the president of the Kirk Merritt fan club. That's what you need to do. Okay? That's what I need from you.
You know it's crazy. We're talking about the small guys like Waddle and stuff who are speed receivers. The next 2 years, in terms of receivers, the bigger receivers apparently are going to be the faster receivers next year. Like the guys who are 6'3", 6'4", guys like.
You talking about on our team right now?
No, I'm talking about the draft.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some monsters coming out in the next couple of years. Hold on, wait.
I like Pickens, George Pickens.
There's this quarterback in high school. I think he committed
Arch
to
Manning,
Texas.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
He committed to Texas. Have y'all seen this guy?
Arch Manning?
No. Archie hasn't committed yet.
Quinn Ewers.
Is that his name? He got the dreadlock. He's
no,
built.
no.
He's built
No.
like He's built like 6'4" LeBron James. He's just huge.
Damn.
And he,
I already like the guy.
Like
LeBron
right.
James. That's all I need to hear.
I haven't
Sign
seen
me
him
up.
play yet. I gotta watch him play. It's just a video of him. He's just walking onto the field, and they're like Texas commit. Everybody's running. He's just walking slow motion. I'm like, why? Like, I got to see some tape on that kid. But he's built like a monster. Like,
all right, guys, let's do final takes for the day, baby. Let's start wrapping this thing up. Final takes of the day. Want to hear from you. And any last final thoughts you guys have, I'll go around the horn, no pun intended. And we will start with EM Baller. With you, sir. Final thoughts of the day.
All right. I feel like Jakeem Grant is going to be used mostly as a decoy. Like, they know how fast he is. So with him on the field with Waddle, I mean, defenses are going to be like, oh, how are we going to defend this? And I think Jakeem Grant is better suited for this offense than the other offense, because the other offense was let Fitzpatrick throw 50-50 balls up in the air, while this offense is more jet sweeps and motions and all that. So Jakeem Grant will be decent, but, don't sleep on Jakeem Grant.
I will be sleeping on him like an air mattress all day long, watching him deflate after I sleep on him all night. Anyways, EM, I love you, brother. Be good, man. All right, who we got next, man? Let's bring in Tony. Tony, you're next.
My final takes: I see the Dolphins winning 12, going 12-5. We're gonna be the first wild card team, and Tua's gonna be fine. I see him winning the Breakout Player of the Year award this year for the NFL. I think they do have that, don't they? Or am I thinking of baseball that does that? Baseball and basketball that does that. Do they have a Breakout Player of the Year award for football?
Yeah, I don't know, but
I think it's most improved.
Most improved, something like that.
Sure. Or comeback player. I can't remember.
I guess he could win. He would probably be eligible for comeback player of the year.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Tony. Be good, man.
Be good.
Thank you, buddy. All right, let's see here. Who we got next? Let's Ennis. You're next.
Yeah, I'm gonna come on, Grant. How you gonna be a decoy?
Talking to me?
You gotta be a decoy. You gotta be able to catch the ball to be a decoy.
It's not working.
So, and I'm gonna go out on a limb, David. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we win the AFC.
Yeah, I like it, Ennis. You win the AFC East. I ain't mad at you, my guy. I ain't mad at you. Rashad, you were good. Rashad, where'd you go? All right, Ennis, be good, man. All right, man. And then there was one, Dolphin Don. Dolphin Don, you're closing out, man. What's up, my guy?
Man, first time, man. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to do you right, man. Here's what I think. I think the Dolphins are going to be KC light with a better defense. I'm going to say it, and I think we can win this division, man. I feel like we got more weapons, and nobody knows, nobody sees it coming. There's a lot of naysayers. Right. And we, so what about our offensive line? I'm seeing, and the run defense is a concern, but we got people coming back healthy too. So I think a lot of that's getting overblown, man. And I feel like, hey, New England's going to be our first test, and I'm sure we're going to bring it for Buffalo. So,
bro, we're going to be 2-0. We're going to be 2-0. I already know it.
Bam.
I already know. Put it, write it down, take a picture. I don't care. Keep the receipt. 2-0. That's what's going to happen.
I'm with it. And Andrevius, man, lighten up on Matt, bro.
Yeah, man. Andrevius, he gonna learn. He gonna learn. Just like they all gonna learn that Kirk Merritt is the. Never mind. I ain't gonna do it to y'all this morning. Y'all don't want this smoke about Kirk Merritt. Yeah. All right, Dolphin Don. I appreciate it, brother. Good to hear from you. Thank you for coming on.
Stay blessed, bro.
Stay blessed, man. All right, guys. Y'all have a good time today. I had a good time today. This was fun. Guys, do you guys not have a good time every morning up here on the #1 Miami fan morning show, Clock Blockers? Y'all need to tell other people about this show. We should have 357 people watching the show, not just 57. Come on, man. Come on. We only got 51 likes. We should have 151 likes. 251 likes. We need more people to see this show. I need y'all's help. That's what I'm asking for right now. Please share this thing. Okay? Please share it, share it, share it. Let people know that we are here. Okay? I want to remind everybody, starting on Monday, we are going to be going live at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Starting on Monday. From here on out, Clock Blockers will start at 8 a.m. It sounds like you'll get TD Fins Talk from 7 to 8. Then you'll get me from 8 to 10, 15. Then you'll go over, hang out with Big O till noon. Then at noon, you'll go over and hang out with Alex Dunno on 5 Reasons Sports from noon to 1. You're going to have all the way up till 1 o'clock just booked for the football season. Y'all are going to be set. Y'all are going to be set. I like it, man. Excellent show. Thanks. Go Fins. What else? What else are y'all saying in here about me? Number 1, you dig. Share this on your socials, fam. Yes, please. Tag me, tag Miami Sports Music, all of it. I got you, Stephen D. We'll be advertising for this channel all day. Guys, sign up to become a member. Sign up to become a member. You want to know why you guys want to sign up to become a member? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you the exact reason why. Because Miami DolFan music is going to be coming out every week for 11 years straight. This is the 11th year Solo's been putting out a weekly song. Sign up, become a member, get early access to the Dolphin music. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's go. All right. I think TD will go longer than just an hour. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Let's see here. Miami sports music. So Roman, you're going to watch both of us, right? You're going to watch TD and Stephen D. Angry Homie, we signed Bobby Hart too to our practice squad today. Yeah, I didn't want to get into that. That link was sus, Steve. I tried. What link? What link, JD? What link? I'll answer that question right now, JD. What link? Because I'll give you the link. I don't know what link you need, but I got you, homie. I got you. Wow, 11 years. Wow, Solo D. I know, right? It will happen, Steven. I hope, man. I hope. Of course. Why is that a question? Okay, I don't know. See, now I'm in y'all's conversation. The membership. Okay, all right, hold up. Check it out. Give me 1 second, and I got you. I got it. I got it. Here we go. In the channel. Copy. Here we go, JD. There we go. There's the link. Sign up to become a member right now. I will wait an extra 5 minutes for you to sign up, become a member, JD. Let's go. Anybody else? Sign up to become a member. Let's go. The link is in the channel. It's in the chat. It's in the chat. Just go to the homepage and click join. It's that easy. Angry, you're not a member anymore. Come on, man. I think you were at one point. What happened, Angry? You come back home. Come back home, man. JD said, I got it. That's right, OG. I'm gonna wait for JD to join and Angry Homie to join. Angry, you gonna join, homie? No pun intended. Angry Homie, join. I want to see some new members. Let's go. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Hey, guys, I want to also remind you, game day, 3:30, 1 hour before kickoff. Yeah, guys, check it out. Oh, man, look at Logan 15. Logan 15, baby. What is up? Signed up to become a member. Oh, I like it. I got two. Not sure what happened to my membership, but I reloaded it. I like it, Logan. My God. JD signed up. Look at that. What's up? What is up, guys? Come on, can I get 2 more people? Can I get Angry Homie? Where's Angry Homie at? Mike Sensible, you need to sign up too. Become a member, Mike. Sign up to become a member now. It's that easy. All right, let me make these guys JD moderator. Logan's already moderator. That's what's up. There we go. There we go. See, where do I go? Where do I go to become a member? See, I'll put it in here again for you, Mike. Look at this. We're having a membership party. Join, baby, join. I like it. Stephen D killing them with kindness. What's up, Big John 007? Missed you today, big homie. Guys, I want to remind y'all, game day, there will be a pregame show live here in effect, direct. The Tail Greeter pregame show. Let's go. Okay, so it'll be an hour before kickoff. On game days that I'm at the stadium, it'll be from 10 to noon. So make sure you guys check out the pregame show. And every week I'll announce the starting time for the pregame show because obviously it changes with the start time and if I'm at the stadium, stuff like that. So it's going to be good. All you Fins fans need to sign up. Support this man. Jinx951. Jinx, you're not a member? Sign up, Jinx. Sign up, Jinx951. Where do I go to buy them DWA shorts? MiamiSportsMusic.com, angry homie. But you got to become a member first, angry. Become a member. Let's go. It's DWA like every day. Jinx, I'm not a Dolphins fan. Jinx, that's okay though. You're a fan of me, right? Just saying, Jinx 951. Support the channel. No, I don't. I can't buy them regardless. Angry man, I appreciate you, man. You're always here every morning. Thank you for the love, man. Definitely appreciate it. All right, guys. I think that's it for the day. I don't know what else. I don't know what else I got. I don't know what else you want. Hope y'all had a good time this morning. I had a good time hanging out with y'all. I got to get ready to go to work, pay some bills around here. Eagles fan, Wade got me on you. He was my boy back when he lived in Philly. Yeah, Wade's an all right guy, huh? He's an all right guy. But hey, man, you're welcome to the channel whenever you're here. Gamer and Baller, how am I here? What? I don't know. JD said, thank you, family. Good show. AB, I love you, brother. Be good, man. Guys, tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m., live in effect and direct. Make sure y'all are here 8:30 tomorrow morning. That's why nobody likes you, Steven. See, Estefan? That's why everybody hates the Spurs. That's why everybody hates. Estefan, is that Larry as your profile picture? That's funny if that is. That's funny if that is, Estefan. Is Larry your profile picture? I need you to confirm that for me because that looks like Larry. I need to be your profile picture, Estefan. I'm just saying. Too funny, man. Too freaking funny. Let's see here. I'm not a Wade fan. That's all right. He's not for everybody, but I love Wade. Yes, that's Larry. Justice for Larry. What about justice for Larry? Somebody want to tell me something I don't know? What's justice for Larry? Hey, at least you won a Super Bowl, though, in the last 10 years. I'll give you that, Jinx 951. Yeah, explain that, Roman. Something happened to Larry? Go to work, Steve. We good. You did the damn thing this morning, bro. All right, guys, y'all be good. Keep doing your thing. I love you guys. Y'all be good. I will see you guys tomorrow. Be good. Be square. I'll see y'all. Peace.